Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Greedfall. Last episode we completed our quest finding the, somehow I already forgot her name. And while we did find her, it turned out the Bridge Alliance was going after her as well and basically manipulated us so that they could capture her. And then perform horrible experiments on her. I did not approve in the slightest, and when he shot her, twice, I said, fuck you fucked over everything, we're trying to be diplomatic, and you fucked us over, fuck you, I'm bashing you in the fucking skull. Rarely do I actually not show mercy like that, so you can tell I was pissed. Anyway, we now have our only clue. We need to inform Constantine about Enon Milfrictamin. However, on the way, before we do, we've spent all this time. We need to go see if we can do something to ease his suffering. Let's go to Wenshevai. Let's go to Wensheva? No. Let's start by going to San Mateus. Speak with the healer there, see if he knows anything. And we're going to take Petrus with us instead of Siora. Well, yeah, we'll take Petrus instead of Siora. Petrus and Afra. Seems like a good mix. And now that I think about it, we do have some equipment here. Ring of Divine Fury. When did you get when did we get that? Oh, it must be on what we just looted. No, not Afra. Petrus. That would actually be better. Take it. Don't care about that. The Great Scythe. Can we give that to Kurt? It's not better. You're keeping that great steel-pointed mace. You... Surprisingly, the Sacrificial Sword is even better. Go ahead, Vasco, you wield that. You can't use the steel rapier. Nobody can. Unfortunate. We don't have a better item there. Let's see, helmet. We've only got the Blanched Bassinet. Again, I like you having the Felt Tricorn. You're keeping it. You've got a Blanched Bassinet, you've got a Major's Bassinet, you're good. Okay. Armor, only the... You can wear the gray-studded armor, but it's, like, close enough that... What's even really the point? We'll keep the Inquisition cuirass. It's fine. Plus, it looks nice. You can't wear it, surprisingly. You... I feel like the Brown Brigandine would be better if we put something on it. You're fine with that. You are... You would actually be better with that. So yeah, wear that. Petrus, you're fine. We have no better gloves. We have no better boots. Okay. I think we have a few things that we can sell here. Because we're here at the time. Not selling the Great Scythe, selling the Steel Rapier, and that, sell that, sell that. Don't think we really have anything else except this junk. Keeping the Horn of the Forest King. Is there anything I want to buy? Like, is there anything that's better? That cutlass would probably be pretty good. Comparatively. I can use it, but... Is there... They all require level 3 or level 4. Higher levels than I have, which I do not like. really shouldn't have bothered with willpower. Lined Cape of the Knots. Looks neat. Okay. Anyway, let me deposit a few things in here, and then we'll move on. Deposit the Great Scythe. I feel like we're low on that. Okay, deposit that. Okay, I think we're good. Let's move on. We'll be leveling up again soon. Alright, Petrus, Afra. Let's see. Cecilius, the healer of San Mateus. Let's see if he has anything for us. We've put this off for long enough.
Excuse me, are you Cecilius, the famous healer?
I am a healer only through the grace of the illuminated. What can I do for you, my child?
My cousin, the governor of New Serene, is in dreadful pain.
Well, that's terribly sad. Was he wounded in combat? Was it during the Coin Guards' rebellion?
Alas, no. He is afflicted with the Malachor, and his days are numbered. We're looking for a cure, but...
Now that's a true miracle that you require. And I fear that they're extremely rare in these pagan lands.
Cecilius, my friend. If there's anyone on this island capable of helping the governor, it is you. Have you not been blessed by the Illuminated? Is it not your obligation to aid our allies? Without them, who knows what would have happened to our holy city during the plot?
The plot?
Petrus, you always knew how to weave words to get what you want. Very good. I'll go to New Serene and try to ease the governor's pain. But do not feed on vain hopes. There are trials that we must accept to undertake with humility.
Thousand thanks, Cecilius.
May the Illuminated go with you, my child. There is no miracle that he cannot accomplish. I will pray that you find this cure that we need so desperately.
I have not lost hope.
How can you believe that this Cecilius will be able to do anything? Miracles are nothing but superstitions.
Because your healers can cure the Malachor? Excellent news.
All I'm hoping for is that he will manage to give my cousin some time and some respite while we look for an antidote.
It was that simple. I kinda half expected there'd be more. Fine, let's go to the healer in Wenshevai. I could have done that better. I could have done that at any time. That was so quick. Fine then. Give me a moment. Siora, you'll be coming with us too. Petrus, you stay back for now. Afra, you come with us. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. Okay, to Wenshevai. Come on. Right. Healer is right in here.
Quesi! Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desarde. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual.
I mean, I should have
But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladnid? Are you not a Donegad as well?
It is true. But my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness. The Malachor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
The symptoms of its victims start with severe headaches and nausea. Their blood becomes effectively darker and more viscous. The veins become visible. In the end, the victim weakens and dies. We have not, as of yet, found a treatment.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these Moin Shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the Moin Shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenlands started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our Master Hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
Okay.
Let's go and see this Master Hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks.
Indeed. And we'll need to get Petrus. Let's see. So the Master Hunter is here. The missionaries are all the way at the north. Let's start with the Hunter at least. He's nearby.
Good day. Are you the Master Hunter?
Beurtir to Madren, I'd say. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
Regarding the attacks, please explain the
The
problem.
Donegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded, and some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
Okay, ask about the Tenlands.
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Speak about the victims.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegad, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away, to destroy any nests that I found, but still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. distress alone could kill our village.
Can you tell me who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman and the brother of the man in the village.
I will go and see them.
Indeed. Ask how to defeat the Tenlins.
I believe I can help you in your fight against the Tenlins. How would you advise me to go about it?
You must destroy their nests. It's sad, but the only way to stop their numbers growing. There are most likely 3 around here. I can point you in the direction to one that I discovered. I would have taken care of it, but my village cannot spare my presence here. I must keep watch. I did not find the 2 others. Some in the village may know where to find them.
And how would I go about destroying the nests?
You must burn them and kill the dominant one, or else they will build again. We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer see them.
Excuse me.
But be careful, Renaxe. The night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when they are most awake. Going out at night is very dangerous.
I thank you for your advice. We shall go and destroy these nests come dawn.
And why are the Tenlins so aggressive?
Isn't it odd that these creatures who are normally passive have become so aggressive?
Yes. Yes. This has never happened in my lifetime.
What do you know? Speak. Lives are at risk.
I do not speak of things I am not sure of. The Renaigse, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
Propose to help.
Is there anything that we might be able to do for you?
Besides destroying their nests and fighting the Tenlands, do you know the art of crafting weapons? Our artisan was among the wounded, and my weapon is broken.
I can try to repair it.
Here, in this condition, it is of no use to me at all.
We can certainly work on that. Speak about the missionaries.
What do you know about the missionaries?
The Mind Shakers. They came here before the attacks of the Tenlands and buzz around us like flies. They speak of light, of demons, and the soul. Their words make little sense. All that they want is for us to join their village, and that we serve them as if they were Tiern. They want to make us Renaigse. They want to sever our bond with our lands. Their words do not touch those old enough to understand. But the young are sometimes swayed and listen. They follow them to their Eden village, and they become their servants. Their bond is cut.
Have you tried to fight them?
No, but some have fought. Because they treat the young girls badly.
Oh dear.
I think if not for the attacks, no one would have turned to them and their light. But hope fled our village. And the weak of courage have doubts and listen to their lies.
It sounds as if the attacks began at a timely moment for the missionaries.
Let's insist on talking about the creature's aggressivity.
Look, I really need you to tell me what you know about the cause of these attacks.
I regret I cannot speak words about something you would not understand. And as you say, it is only an intuition.
Are you sure we can't
Look,
insist?
I really need you to tell...
I regret...
Alright, leave.
I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlins have built their nests.
Indeed, it is at least a hope. There's one over in this direction. Let's start with them.
Good day. My name is de Sardet, from the congregation. I've been told that someone dear to you has disappeared.
Yes, my little brother. He left to go fishing, like every day, and he did not return.
Your Denegad asked me to help you. Any information you can give me will be very useful.
This is true? I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear that my brother is lost.
Alright, let's see. What did your brother look like?
Can you describe your brother for me?
He is young, rather tall and strong. The girls find him handsome. He is such a nice boy, but he is wild off the tether, and often his curiosity gets him in trouble.
Tell me of his disappearance.
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared, where, and under what circumstances?
It was 2 days past. I saw him leave to go fishing, as he was often to do.
And you cannot remember anything out of the ordinary?
No, he was full of joy, full of life. I am so worried about him.
Did he have any enemies?
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't think of anyone who would plant strangleweeds in his garden. Perhaps a youthful rivalry. He didn't get along particularly well with the Master Hunter, but it was nothing serious. Perhaps the missionaries. He did get into a fight with them, but they surely wouldn't have taken him.
It's still a lead. Was he close to anyone?
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual.
Oh.
Those are the signs of someone stricken with love. But he no longer wants to share secrets with me. He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother, and the birds in his branches are his.
What do you think most likely happened to him?
He could have come face to face with Tenlands. They've become angry of late, but he knew how to avoid them. He might have had a run-in with the Mindshakers as well. He got into a fight with them a while back, because of a young girl in our village.
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
I don't know, but he might have went to find them in their village. He bears no good feelings towards them.
I will go and see. Maybe they can tell me more.
Let's ask about the Tenlands.
What can you tell us about the Tenlands?
They are beasts that live near water, rivers or coasts. In all our memories, only if you approach their nests do they anger and attack. But lately...
Yes, Kadasak told me they attacked the villagers. Could you point me in the direction of their nest?
I know where to find one, but there are certainly more. My brother should not have left the village alone. But for a while now, he does not share my fears for him.
And what about the missionaries?
Could you tell me about the missionaries?
The Mindshakers. They came here to take us to a marvelous village. They said it was a perfect place, where all is shining in light, and where there is no danger.
Their words seem to have been to your liking.
A place full of peace is a dream. Here we must fight to survive, since the Tenlands have grown angry. And now, their stories of light are difficult to imagine. It seems like a beautiful place, though. But my brother fought with them. They gave trouble to a young girl, one of his friends. He told me that these Mindshakers were liars, that they were hurting the more innocent young. I don't really know what to think. If they took them, could you tell them to give them back? There is no fair trade for our children.
This story about the fight compels me to at least ask them some questions.
That is all for now. Thank you. Alright, let's go speak with the other one. Just to the south here. We will repair his thing soon. We just will need to get to a camp in order to repair that. Not that way. Alright, over here. Let's see what you have to say.
Good day. I've been sent here by your Denegad. He asked me to help you.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Mind Shakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt to find her or to understand what has happened.
Then I will tell you what I know.
Let's see. Can we have a description?
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I miss her so very much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late. And the stars make you forget all caution.
Can you tell us anything about when she disappeared?
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since. She told me that she was going to gather berries. It was early in the day, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of the village, in vain, and the Tenlands were roaming.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing. We find a great many berries there.
Did she have any enemies?
Is there anyone in the village that might want to harm her?
No, no, everyone loves her. Maybe a little too much.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The Mind Shakers took notice, and the boys of the village did as well.
What do you think has likely happened?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands. But it was early, and they come out mostly at night.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope. Perhaps she was taken by the Mind Shakers. They were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect. A boy intervened and chased them off.
But you think that they might have captured her when she was outside of the village? That merits inspection.
Although I have a feeling that the situation is that the boy and the girl just happened to fall in love and ran off. Ask about relations between the missing.
Was your sister fond of a young fisherman who also disappeared by any chance?
They have known each other since they were little. Like all the children of the village, they have always been friends.
Only friends?
Yes. He defended her when the Mind Shakers wanted to take her. But she is promised to another.
I couldn't care less about her reputation. An engagement can be broken. If you know anything at all...
I have told you all I know. My sister is certainly wounded somewhere, or taken by the Mind Shakers.
Very well. Time to get on with my investigations.
Let's ask about the Tenlands.
Tell me about the Tenlands, about their attacks.
Before, I only very rarely came across the beasts. We knew their nesting grounds and kept clear of them. But now they are everywhere and they attack everyone. They've even been known to come as close as the clearing where we pick berries. Very far from their favorite grounds.
Do you know how to fight them?
No, I am not a fighter. If you want such advice, ask the Master Hunter.
Very well. I will go and investigate this clearing. Perhaps they built a nest nearby.
It is possible, because before there was never one near there.
And do you know anything about the missionaries?
Could you tell me anything about the missionaries?
They are monastenaig. They think that they can take anything they desire.
Well, what do you mean?
They came to our beautiful village. They wanted to take away our young people. Many heard their words and left. We never saw them again. But I saw how they treated my sister. I believe that they take the young to serve them. They wanted to take my sister like that, as if she were a tool. And if it were not for the young fisherman...
The one who's also missing?
Yes. He was very brave. I hope they didn't hurt her to avenge their pride.
I'm going to have to go and speak with them.
That is all. Thank you.
I must leave now.
And I'm going to have to end this episode here because it has gone on, frankly, way long enough. So let's see. We've got one there. We've got one there. And one way up there. Well, before we do, we're going to try and repair this, this weapon for him. We'll need to go over to the camp, which is, fortunately, something we can teleport over to. Then we'll go investigate then we'll see if we can do something about these tenlins. And we'll also do something about the nest. But first, repair his things and hopefully get some sort of information. But that'll be in the next episode. This one's gone on long enough. So, until then, I am Cheswick44. That is Desarde, Afra, and Siora. This has been a Let's Play of Greedfall. I shall see you all next time.